All right, y'all. This is Black Ink Crew Chicago, season 3, episode 17. Just letting you guys know that Black Ink Crew New York will be coming back next Wednesday. So we're gonna have this, and we're gonna have New York until Chicago goes off. And I'm not sure when Chicago goes off. I'm not sure when their season finale or whatever is supposed to be. So yeah, just letting you guys know, just in case you didn't know, but let's get into the episode. So it starts off at 9 mag, and it's actually like just a continuation of Kat and Ryan going back and forth, and him leaving, and Van is like, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Kat ain't going nowhere. She 9 mag and da 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 da. She helped build this shit from the ground up, and blase blase. So then we have 4. He's at his house playing with his dog and everything. Nikki, she comes downstairs, and we know that 4 has been having baby fever lately. He's looking at this baby app. The app where you have a picture of yourself and your significant other, and it generates a baby. That thing, no, they lying, generating that white baby. And Nikki, she saw it and she was like, we both are chocolate. Ain't no white baby coming out of here. You know what I mean? She's like, what kind of Jerry Springer Maury type of bullshit is this? And she's like, and I hate to have to reiterate myself, but I don't want no damn baby. At least, not right now. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I get it. If you ain't ready, you ain't ready, So she does suggest that they have a lingerie housewarming party. And at first he's like, I don't know about that. And she's like, I mean, come on, it'll be fun, like free ass and titties to look at and everything. And I'm like, is this coming from Nikki? Crazy Nikki, because y'all know how she be, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to 4 and females being in the room kind of provocative, and I was just like, I mean, if she all right with it, then I mean, but yeah. So like I said, at first he was kind of like, I don't know, but she talked him into it, so he was like, all right, cool. But I was kind of shocked when she said that, though, hearing that coming from her mouth. But anyway, so then we have Don. He shows up to his baby mama's job, to see his daughter, would actually pick up his daughter. And she denies him of that, talking about oh, it's not his weekend. And he's like, yeah, it is. And, they going back and forth, and the baby starts to cry. And, the grandma, Whitney's mom, she's like, y'all need to stop arguing in front of her because she don't like seeing y'all do that and everything. And, she's sitting up here talking about how she doing all of this on her own. And every time she asks for help, he always talking about bills. And he's like, that's bullshit. And then she starts talking about the fact that he has a new car and everything. And Dawn is like, oh, okay, so that's what this is about. All that other bullshit you talking about is a cover-up for the fact that I have a new car. You know what I'm saying? So Dawn is over it. He's like, I'm not about to keep on going back and forth with you in front of my daughter. So, he leaves, and that shit irritated me because it's like you deny, like, this man stepping up to the plate, trying to be there for his daughter, and you denying him of that because you're mad, I guess, because he with Ashley and not you. Like, that shit irritated me. It's like don't do that. Like, don't use your child as a pawn because your child don't have nothing to do with that shit that y'all got going on. She ain't asked to be here. You know what I mean? So, anyways, we're back in 9 mag. Charmaine, Kat, and Van were there. And Trayvon Martin's dad comes to get a tattoo along with this other guy who also lost his son to police brutality. And I don't even remember what his tattoo was, and I don't even think they showed the final product of his tattoo, but they did show Trayvon Martin's dad's tattoo. And he pretty much got like a portrait of Trayvon, but like with some like Egyptian type of stuff or whatever. So yeah, I think Van had did Trayvon Martin's dad's tattoo, and I think Kat did the other guy's tattoo. So yeah, then we get Don and Ashley. They're with, their son. They getting ice cream and everything. And she's like, you never told me why you didn't come back with damn, what's Don's daughter's name? Whatever his daughter name is, she was like, you never told me why you didn't come back with her. And, he's pretty much telling her, man, she mad because I got a new truck and all this other stuff, and I'm trying to be cool, I'm trying to be, cordial, but we could go back to court and let the courts figure it out, the visitation and everything. And Ashley was being cool as well. You know what I'm saying? Something must have been in the water or something this episode, because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Ashley, she was like, let's not do that yet. I could relate to her sometimes, or not sometimes, but I think she was saying she could relate to her. She was in her position and everything, and she's like, let's just try to handle this like adults, because at the end of the day, we're all grown, and this, that, and the third, and that's the mother of your daughter, and I respect her and everything. And Don, I was like, Don, say what now? Like, this coming from Ashley, I was like, okay, girl, let me find out. Then we get Charmaine. She's at her house talking to Neek about like some home decorations or whatever, but he's not really paying attention. And he tells her, I got like a couple of project offers, and I actually took one of them. And it's going to be in Africa, and I'm going to be gone for 6 months. And she's pissed off because she's like, why would you not communicate that with me? And, he's sitting up here, saying, pretty much trying to say that she was doing the most. And I'm like, come on now, Neek. Like, I was with Charmaine. Like, why would you not, you knew about these different offers that you had on the table and everything, and you didn't think to communicate with, communicate that with her, y'all being in a relationship and everything. Like, you was, like she said, you was jumping down her throat because you was claiming that she was working too much. And I mean, damn, at least she was in the same city working too much. You talking about going to a whole nother country. And you didn't, think that you needed to communicate that with her, but you want to sit up here talking about something she doing too much. Like, no, I think she had a right to be upset. Like, you didn't take her feelings into consideration at all. You know what I mean? But anyways, then we get Nikki, Jen, Kat, Danielle, and Charmaine, and Lily had ended up showing up as well. They all shopping for this lingerie party. And like I said, Lily, she comes through, but she pulls up in Junior's car, and they like, oh, girl, what you doing in Junior's car? Like, don't tell me y'all back at it again. And she trying to, she's trying not to be on some kiss and tell type of shit and everything. And, the producers, they was like, so, what you be doing in that car, Lily? And Lily was like, oh, y'all don't want to know that. And I'm like, you get nasty. So then Charmaine starts to tell them about Neek and him going to Africa and everything. And, they was like, oh, girl, we're going to help you, make sure you keep him here and all this other stuff. So then next thing you know, everybody's trying on lingerie. And I'm like, I didn't know you could try it. I mean, any store I go to, you can't try the shit on. So I was confused by that, but I was like, okay, y'all trying on lingerie, like, undergarments and stuff. I was like, okay, but, so anyways, we're back at 9 Mag, everybody's having a good time, and then the Grinch, aka Mr. Ryan, Mr. Henry, he comes in or whatever, asking why Kat was in the shop. Now, mind you, Kat wasn't here in this particular scene. And, he saw the picture of, Kat and Van doing the tattoos earlier on in the episode. He saw it on Instagram and everything. And, Charmaine is like, you ain't never have a problem with Kat coming back until everything hit the motherfucking fan. You know what I'm saying? And Ryan is like, you forget to realize it takes two. And Charmaine is like, okay, but Kat owned up to her shit, and you still hiding. You still trying to lie to Rachel and shit like that. You know what I mean? And like I said, I know some people giving Kat the fifth degree and everything, which I do understand. You know what I'm saying? But I still feel like Ryan on some fuck shit because he keep on lying about it. You know what I'm saying? He keep on lying about the shit. He keep on trying to say like, oh, it was just a kiss. It was just a kiss. Like, I'm sorry. I don't feel like you would be doing all of this if it was just a kiss. Like I said, who do you think you fooling? You know what I mean? So anyways, Ryan is like, you think my girl gonna want me working with somebody that I fucked with and everything, and they trying to tell him like, look, she been Meg and everything, this, that, and the third, and Van and Ryan, they start going back and forth and things get heated, and Van hit the damn cameraman. Well, he ain't hit the cameraman, he hit the camera. I was just like, Lord have mercy. But yeah, it's just like, I mean, come on, Ryan. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Kat is not innocent. She's not innocent. I don't want nobody to feel like I'm trying to act like that because she not. You know what I'm saying? But because she already knew at the lake house, she knew at that point that Ryan was back with Rachel. And she should have never did what she did. And I will say, Kat do be putting herself in situations that's going to make her look bad. You feel what I'm saying? She puts herself in situations to make her look bad. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to talk about that a little bit later on. Okay? So then we get Charmaine. She's looking for like engagement rings. Kat and Danielle, they come. And, they like, yo, so why are we here for? And she's like, I'm thinking about proposing to Nick and everything. And Charmaine and, not Charmaine. Danielle and Kat, they're like, what? Like, yeah, I don't think this is a good idea and everything. And Charmaine don't even know the man's damn ring size. How you gonna try to propose to somebody and you don't even know his ring size? Therefore, y'all have not been together long enough for you to be trying to propose to somebody. Now listen, I know we in 2017. I know there are females who do that now. Octavia Dozier won't be doing it, but hey, if that's what you want to do, if you cool with doing that, that's what floats your boat, but it don't float mine. Okay, like I can't. But like I said, everybody different. It's 2017. Hey, but at the same time, it's like, Charmaine, you only doing this to try to keep him here. You're not doing this because you really want to like get married to him. But anyway, so then we're at the lingerie party. Everybody's there except for Ryan. Lily comes out. She goes outside to where Junior is at on the balcony and everything, and he's telling her to spin around, and he like, woo, who told you to come here like that? Like, you look good and everything. And she getting offended and everything, and Junior is like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, I'm giving you a compliment. You know what I'm saying? And like, he's like, what's wrong? And she's like, nothing, it doesn't matter. And, he's like, you know what? I'm tired of Lily's crazy ass and everything. And, I'm off this roller coaster. Yeah. You always say that shit, Junior. Like, if you ain't figured it out by now, then I don't know what to tell you. The bitch is crazy, okay? So then, next thing you know, Charmaine's drunk ass sitting here talking about some, excuse me, I gotta give a speech and everything. And, everybody looking confused like, what the fuck is this bitch doing? And next thing you know, she proposes to Nick. And Nick is like, listen, I love you and everything, but that's my job. And, Danielle and Kat, they were so delighted to hear him say that, because they was like, listen, Nick, if you would have said yeah to that proposal, we would have been looking at you like you was crazy, okay? They said something else, but I can't remember quite what they said, but it was pretty much something along them lines. But anyway, so next thing you know, Kat and Lily are kissing. This is what I'm talking about, Cat. This is what I'm talking about. You sitting up here kissing and fucking around with everybody in the shop, and then get mad when motherfuckers be looking at you like you crazy. Or like you were a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like her and Lily, they kissing and stuff. And Van, Ford, and Dawn, they notice and they like, yo, what the fuck is Cat doing right now? And Lily, she talking about some, my apartment's down the street and everything. And, next thing you know, Cat and Lily, they leave together. I'm like, oh, well, we already know what the hell they doing. Nasty asses. But anyways, so the guys, they're like, man, everybody love Cat and all this other stuff. And I'm like, yeah, Cat, like I said, this situation with Ryan is, looking like a bitch right now. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't taking ownership for real into what the fuck he did. But at the same time, you put yourself into these situations to look bad. Like now, this is another person that you done either fucked or kissed. Like, I mean, are you gonna be kissing Cobra next? Like, I mean, come on now. But anyway, so then we have the last scene of the show, which was really sad. Dawn and Ford, they're outside, and Dawn was on the grill and everything. His baby mama comes, with their daughter. She admits that she overreacted because it's hard being a single parent, and certain memories or whatever came up, and blase. And then Ashley, she comes and she's happy to see, the daughter and everything. And then next thing you know, Don gets a call from the hospital that his sister was at. You guys remember he was saying his sister was dealing with mental health issues. And the person that called said that, they found his sister in in the Chicago River, and they weren't able to revive her body. And they was like that, you could go to the medical examiner's office to pretty much identify her body and everything. And of course, he's hurt, he's sad, he's upset. Ford and Ashley, they're trying to comfort him and everything. And I really, I teared up. I teared up when I was watching that scene. I felt really, really bad for Don and everything. And I thought that his sister would have eventually been okay and been able to really function in this world. But man, I really feel bad for him. I really, really feel bad for him, because like I said, we see how, he loved and cared about his sister and everything. So my thoughts and my prayers are, with Don and, his family and everything. Just really sad. Like, we just really got to be there for one another, y'all, because it's a cold world out here, it's, we like to push mental health issues under the rug and everything, but we can't keep on doing that. We have to have the conversation. It's so important. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't even know what else to say. It's just really, really sad. But yeah, that was pretty much it, y'all. I hate to end the video on such, a sad note, but make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys come back. Share the video, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.